bro, this guy, bro, that is not what's going on in this case, bro. This is what I mean. Like, yo, that's not what's going on in this case, nigga. You know, this motherfucker know this, man. He knows this. He's playing dumb. He knows. Academics is not a stupid mom. He's not. But he's playing like he's stupid. That is a cookie cutter, basic, generic, you know that I'm right if I tell you this scenario. All right, man, we back at it again. You know what it is. Torture Talk After Hours. So, Wack 100 and Academics has got into this big thing about Drake being a rat, and he's stressed out over this whole thing with Kendrick Lamar being successful and him coming after UMG. So, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. You know what it is. It's the same routine, baby. So, look, we're going to get right into it. Let's go.
Young Boy or Rod Wave shows, you damn near get a meet and greet. You're paying $40.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like when it's lesser money and after you pay whatever, you know, so.
How do you feel about Drake being so stressed out about Kendrick's success, he canceled his tour?
Oh,
what? No, he's not. Yo, Drake FaceTimed me last night. He's in Houston.
No, he canceled the tour, bro. We saw
Yo, Drake called.
I'm telling y'all now, man. Academics is such a liar and he's a shield. The way he's framing this whole thing is if Drake FaceTimed him and he's kicking it. Yo, I never seen somebody really defend somebody like this. Like, to me, this is borderline like obsession in a way, because he's like, yeah, Drake FaceTimed me last night and he's kicking it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't worried. Like, he is worried, dog. I mean, just acknowledge that. If you're like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Drake did FaceTime me last night and he like seemed like he ain't, but he worried, man. According to y'all, he was number one for like 15 years, and now look where he at. Like, come on now, cut it out.
I mean,
We
Houston
saw it,
last night. He put his
No,
pops
we're
on
not
the
talking
phone.
about last night. We saw it.
It was poorly routed.
No,
right?
no. Ain't no router. You'll prove your routing before you leave. You talking to a manager. How do you feel about him being so stressed out, mentally gonna know?
No, let's talk
whoop that shit when you be on your live.
Let's
so
talk
now
manager.
we here live and direct.
Let's talk manager.
How do you feel about Drake being so stressed out
I think Top
that he
Dog
canceled his
fuck that.
tour?
I think Top
the
Dog.
Kendrick's
See what I mean? Like, he don't even want to answer the question because he know that Drake is stressed out. He know he's stressed out, and he don't want to answer the question. He want to dip and dodge the question, like, oh, it don't, no. Let's talk. Let's do manager talk. I think this. I think that. Nah. He asks you a straight up question. How do you feel about it? And you ain't answering it.
Yes.
Top Dog.
Say it again.
Top Dog
Say it
called.
again.
He called in the favor to say, Wack, you can't be that neutral no more on social because you were so neutral at first. Now it's all Kendrick, West up. It's all that.
He's
Stop
a
it.
rat.
No, who?
But come on, act. You act as if like Academics is the biggest fraud I ever seen in my life. You the biggest fraud, bro. You was on Everyday Struggle saying how Kendrick Lamar was way better than Drake. And now look at you sitting here saying all these things. Yo, he is such a fraud. You know, it's one thing I can't stand. Like, if you like somebody, cool. You know what I'm saying? But when you a fraud about it, like when you know that you just saying these things just for clicks and views, I can't stand it. And all these dudes here, I know people give them certain names and they're saying they're the Feds Avengers. You know what I'm saying? Just stupid names. I don't really care for all that. I don't care to say that about them. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, these dudes is doing whatever they can do, and they're where they at today. I'm not saying that whatever they did to get there was right. I'm just saying I just don't have time to be making up stuff like that when it comes to these dudes. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I will say that Academics is out here caping for Drake once again as usual.
Who?
Drake's a rat.
How?
He blews a whistleblower.
Wait, so let me ask you a question.
A lawsuit?
No, let me ask you a question.
No lawsuit,
suing your record, suing your record label's a rat?
Bro,
you're a manager. No, you're a manager. So if Interscope didn't pay out everything they owed to the game, or Geffen actually, or let's say Koch, wherever he's released, if he sues them, is he a rat?
I know you didn't think I was going to let you get up out of here without us politicking this.
Is that a rat?
Did you watch what UMG said?
You see how... This is what I mean by a lot of these dudes. They be so disingenuous, right? And they just be saying things to say things. Wack 100 clearly say he's a rat. What his argument is, he's going to sue. Do you think he's a rat because he's suing the company because they didn't pay him? Now, he didn't say, Drake, he used that as a scenario. Like, so you think it's a rat to sue a company that didn't pay you? So if this such and such didn't pay this person, that is not the argument. That's not the argument. And that's not what Drake's doing. That's not what Drake's doing. Drake is suing UMG. He's coming after UMG over practices that he benefited from. That's what he's doing. And that's why he's a rat. Because he's basically willing to burn the whole thing down so he can get what he wants out of the deal. That's basically what he's saying.
Let's touch on this. The first important thing UMG said was because Drake lost the rap battle to Kendrick. UMG said this.
Okay.
Right?
How does that?
You said a rat. Hold on, I'm gonna get.
Bro, yo, they are in their feelings about that online, cause they don't realize that. I'm trying to get this thing out of here, man. Get out of here. They don't realize that. UMG said that. They said he lost. His record label said he lost. Like, come on now.
We released his songs.
This is how he put you in a trick
We
bag.
released his songs when he said all the heinous things about Kendrick. Kendrick said nothing.
But how is he a rat? You got to explain the rat. You ain't get there yet. This is what Wack does.
When you start talking federal offenses, payola, that's ratting. Especially when you're talking about this very same thing that helped you climb the ladder. Now it's a problem.
Hold on. Can I make a hold on?
Bro,
and I want
Joseph Isgo is a close friend of mine. He did 10.
You can't get around that. I'm telling y'all right now, he's gonna dodge that and go to something else. He's gonna go to a different. He's gonna try to make up another scenario. You can't get around that one. He can't get around. He cannot get around that one. That is a rat. If you, like I said, if you sit there and you practice, if you do the same thing, you benefit from the practices that everybody's been doing. You benefit from it. Nah, that's a rat, bro. Calm down, homeboy.
Years in the feds for payola.
You're using weird street
rules.
This is a fact. You're using weird street rules for this. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. If
payola
and Vlad again, you know, this is Godfather over here, and I would never expose any of our conversation. But let me just ask you a question because I think you might have some experience.
Okay.
If an employee sues an employer to say, "Hey, listen, I worked certain hours. I was supposed to get compensated based on overtime, but you didn't.
Right.
So I wasn't paid the adequate amount. So and maybe they approach the person and say they want to pay it, so they sue them. Is that ratting?
Bro, this guy, bro, that is not what's going on in this case, bro. This is what I mean. Like, yo, that's not what's going on in this case, nigga. This motherfucker know this, man. He knows this. He's playing dumb. He knows. Academics is not a stupid mom. He's not. But he's playing like he's stupid. That is a cookie cutter, basic, generic, you know that I'm right if I tell you this scenario. But that's not the case. The case is he's suing for defamation, saying that UMG pumped Kendrick and helped Kendrick beat him by defaming him. But he did the same exact thing to Meek Mill when UMG helped him. That's what's going on here. You're talking about not being paid for overtime. That has nothing to do with anything, bro. That is a totally different argument. Totally different.
No. That's not ratting. No. So you saying that Drake's suing UMG? How is that ratting?
And he's justified a million different lawsuits over the years, including street dudes. But for some reason, this one is ratting.
Because, okay, let me ask
Top
you
dog
something.
send the kite. That's what happened.
The best argument against it is that it's against the spirit of hip-hop, not that it's ratting.
Let me tell you how our gangster is. We ain't even got to tell each other. We know what to do. Check this out. So you telling me, right? Now, I really like you telling me. The very same tools that was used to catapult Drake, he never said nothing about it. Now he's saying payola, a federal offense. Joseph Israel, Google him. He's one of the last. He's one of the last Gambino family members standing.
Bingo.
Being hypocritical can be ratting. What are you talking about? I thought he must have thought that was a good one. No, you can still be a rat being hypocritical. It is what it is. Like, my thing is, like, academics knows exactly what Wack is saying. He knows what he's saying, but he's pretending like he don't. And him and this guy Adam 22, they such Drake cockbull. I can't believe that these dudes are like this. And it's like, bro, just be honest. Be honest. Just be honest, bro.
Broke Michael Jackson, Van Halen through the means of payola. They gave him 10 years in the feds
you have
for
a point
payola.
There? I'm giving you a point there.
Come on, bro.
Hold on. I'm giving you a point to say, could we make could we make an argument that...
Bro, let Top Dog and Kendrick in here. I got a surprise for you. Oh, we're not playing. Let Top and Kendrick in here.
They're not harmful.
What?
I don't like when people do stuff like that. I mean, why are you sitting here pretending like you don't know what's going on? You know exactly what's going on, nigga. You know that Drake used the same tools that he's going after them for, he used against Meek Mill, Pusha T, Kendrick Lamar, and whoever else. He been doing this. But it's okay when he uses it. Oh, it's not ratting. So you basically saying, if I use the same tools and you help me use the same tools against someone, and then somebody beats me up, and then I say, well, you didn't help me, so I'm telling you did this for him to get him where he's at today, but we did that for you too. It don't matter if you did it for me. You did it for me, but you also did it for him. Like, come on, bro. Y'all know, you know what that is, Act. Why are you sitting here pretending like you don't? You know what I'm saying? That's why people call you a glazer. That's why people call you all these names. Because you just basically just say these shits and you don't be honest, bro. You and Adam 22, y'all so disingenuous. It's so crazy to me. And it's like, oh, we have a difference of an opinion. No, it's a difference between having a difference of an opinion and just being flat out disingenuous. Like, oh, I'm going to give you that point. And you know he's telling the truth. He's telling the truth. Like, come on, man. You giving a scenario, oh, do you think if somebody was supposed to work and they didn't get their job done and they didn't get paid the money that they're supposed to get paid and then they sue the company, you think that that's ratting? What are you talking about? They're suing the company because they didn't get paid. That's not ratting. That's nothing to do with ratting. Yes, of course, that's not ratting because that's not ratting, but that has nothing to do with Drake's case. Like, give a scenario in Drake's case. Do you think that if I had benefited from the same company and they did things for me, and then I got into something with another employee, and then they started doing things for that employee that hurt my reputation, the same tool that they use for me, they used with him against me. Do you think that's ratting? If I tell on everybody? Yes, that's ratting. Like, come on, bro. All right, man. Y'all yourself a good night, man. Good one. See y'all. Peace, bye.